Alright, I just wanted to create a quick tutorial to show how you can place multiple objects in the world via physics simulation, that as opposed to having to place, let's say you have this apple, and turn off my precise move real fast. And you have this apple and you wanted to place a bunch of naturally looking apples here and here. You know, how do I make them look like they're falling, and they're gotta rotate them all, and it's annoying. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one apple, we're gonna roughly put it where we want. And I want to kind of over here. Okay, just check it here. Looks good. Okay. So I got this apple. Now I'm going to take this apple and I'm going to turn precise move on again. And I'm going to clone it this direction. I'm going to create a bunch of copies like this. Once you let go, don't deselect it. I've got 18 of them there. Now I'm going to grab this selection. I'm going to clone it along this axis, and make at least one clone in between. The reason for that is if you don't and let go, I'll show you, it doesn't select the original group, which is annoying. So I'm going to take this group, I'll do more than one. You can see now it's going to select the original grouping, all of the apples. I'm going to do this again in the other axis over here. Okay, so now I'm going to group all these apples together. There should be all one group. I've got the scene, kind of global scope, and then I'm going to make one group with all the apples in it. One other thing you can do now, or you could do before you cloned it, is to make sure that the apple is set to movable. Right now it's not, so if I scope in here, you're going to see it's not movable. Luckily, I can select everything, make it movable. Great. So now, once I scope out, I'm going to hit play. You can see all the apples fall down and land, kind of random angles. Once everything kind of settled, how you like it, you're going to pause. I'm going to go back into the group, actually, and I'm going to select everything. And I'm going to make it take movable off. And the reasons for that is if you, for some reason, unpause right now, it would cause the two objects to collide and fly everywhere, which you don't, oh, I'm sorry, the two objects, once we clone it, you'll see, it would cause a big problem. So you want to make sure to set that to unmovable. I'm going to back out. I'm going to turn on my grid. This is important. I'm still paused, and I'm not rewound yet. I'm going to clone this exactly where it is. As you can see now, I have got two sets, right? One of them there, one of them right on top of the other. But then when I rewind, only the set that fell originally is going to be rewound. So now I can delete these, turn off my grid. I have a set of apples on the ground, right, in a group that I can, like, if I want to make them kind of down to the grass a little bit, I could kind of adjust these bricks too if I wanted. But now I can have like a nice scene where it doesn't take up much thermometer. There's nothing physics based around here. It was just placed kind of in a natural way by falling like they would. You could use this to like fill a bucket of apples, or a cart, or you know, a sink full of dishes, or a bunch of other things. Anytime you'd fill one object with a bunch of other smaller objects and want it to kind of land like they were settled in there, you could use this tip.